4-3-3-2. Is it overpowered? Is it the best? Let's see. Hello folks. So welcome to a brand new video by me, TacticalMax7 on YouTube. Today I'm looking at a 4-3-3-2. Now I know there's been quite a few of these put out, and this one falls into the kind of same bracket I feel of those tactics. But I'm not going to lie, this is probably my go-to formation at the moment. Now this one, disclaimer, will not be for everyone. It plays in a certain free way, so you have to be kind of calm on the ball, see passes between players, and see those little breaks you can make. I base it, well, I don't base it, I never based it, but the midfield is, I think, the same as Alexian's. I think it's the same. And subconsciously I've obviously come across this, so I just want to make it very clear that the midfield is the same. I've not copied it, but it is the same, and it's very good. So let's get into the team management and have a look at it. So I call it Attack Attack because I feel like it is quite attacking. We are on counter attack and we're on high. So I know that doesn't seem like it would work together, but it does really well. Your team sits quite high in the pitch and you're looking to get forward even quicker. In terms of player positions and roles, our striker is on advanced forward and attack, and our two left and right mids are inside forwards and attack. They sit really high up the line, like you're in a high line anyway, and you're on counter attack. So these guys they don't come back and defend. These are not going to be the players you defend with. These are sitting up in attack waiting. Your midfield is on playmaker and attack on your right centre mid, and playmaker attack on your left centre mid. Then your centre mid is on deep line, playmaker and defend. This is an attacking formation. If I was taking it into Weekend League, this would be my attacking variant, not my all-out attack, but my attacking variant. This would be the one I start with, if I'm honest, and I would change depending. The defence is as full meta as I can make it. It's on fullback defend, defender and defend, defender and defend, fullback and defend. Your goalkeeper's on sweeper, keeper and balance. Now I don't normally go sweeper, keeper. I'm on goalkeeper, but I went sweeper, keeper on this one. This tactic may already be out there. I don't know. Certainly these roles in this setup probably is already out there. Inside forward is the most meta. Advanced forward everyone is using because the pros are using it. I actually think for the majority of players, poacher is better. The midfield is super attacking. The two playmakers on attack, deep line playmaker on defend. He sits, he sweeps, he covers all the ground. But your fullbacks will get forward when you bring them forward manually, or you set them to attacking on the D-pad instructions. Certainly, I know I've had such a mixed bag of this. Some people love it and some people can't play it. And it completely comes down to your mindset. I want to put this out there though, because for me in the last 2 weeks, this has consistently been the tactic and the formation I have gone to. Is that I get so much more wins and I have so much more fun playing with this tactic. It is just fun, and it's put a little bit of fun back in this game for me. So I wanted to put this out there for you guys to see it. With the ball, this is what we look like. We don't change shape. I'm looking for the triangles, and the gameplay footage I'll put on, I'll show you the triangles I create, especially in defense. The forward line stays forward, and your playmakers on attack, they're getting forward. So we see with the heat map, we miss those top two corners again. We're not trying to play in those areas. We're trying to play in the areas in front of the goal. And it's really important we allow our playmaker type players to do that. You want players with high creativity, high pace, high drive. Your Ruud Hullets, your Zeroberto plays really well here. Bergvall plays actually really well here. Anyone that can get forward and get back, that's what you're wanting. Right, that is I'll leave it on this scene so you can see the code. And I just play it on high, so just 70. You could go up to 95 with this, so I've done that. But for the majority of people, I think 70 is probably the best. Yeah, so let's get into some gameplay and let's see it. Like, subscribe, and comment, because you guys are amazing. Right, so let's get into the gameplay. So, Man United past and present. Got that 94 Anthony. He has a 60 left back who's on getting evoed at the same time as Ferdinand. So ignore him because he gets subbed off right at the start. This would be FC Pirates' ideal B team. Real team? I don't know. He's got a Man United past and present team as well. So, Straight into the game. He pauses it because he's making a sub, taking the left back off. So let's just get going. Right, we kick off. So straight away from kickoff, we have this lovely shape. I like this shape. When you get this shape, it's good. You're one centre mid forward, two centre mid sitting behind them, but it's a good shape to start off with. Sometimes it's all over the place. You also notice that none of my players are running to swap positions. We don't have that bug, which is nice. So we start off going down the left, and really I'm just trying to get an idea of what he's doing or where he's pressing. And he presses high and he presses aggressively. So this is what I said, patience. So ball forward too quickly into midfield. I was like, okay. There I run out and I'm like, oh, here we go. Managed to get a block in, missed the second one. 2 players positioned, but Rashford managed to put in. So within the first 4 minutes, we were behind. I'm like, okay. So we try differently. We go more aerial. Bergvall, that's what I was talking about. Your CDMs, you want them to be super attacking because you look at the run that Bergvall makes here, and he's got the pace to do this. So Foden with a lovely through ball beyond. And then here, I was kind of buying time, found Miyama outside of the right boot into the goal. So it's 1-1. But it was really important there seeing where the position of my players are. So let's go blue today. So we've got our centre mid who's running forward. Our right mid is making a beeline for the inside. Our left winger is already on the inside, and our advanced forward is occupying the 2 centre backs. Can go yellow for these guys. 2 centre backs. And that's really good because we can also see that our other centre mid is just holding a little position on the outside of the box. Even though they're on attack, they're holding that position. And then on the radar down here, you can see that our CDM is maintaining the cam. So he's on Dalio. And then, so we're kind of 1 for 1 at the back. But our 2 fullbacks, they're not pushing forward too much. And then when we get the ball forward, we've got Miyama in lovely space, and that's because she's tucked in behind the advanced forward, and that's one of the things the advanced forward does, pushes the line back. Poacher does that as well. If you don't have a poacher or advanced forward in your team, you will miss out on that line pushing. There we try, see if we've got the pace to get past him. Realised we don't, because we don't have a chemistry style on Poro. Although, I don't know if I believe in chemistry styles, if I'm honest. Try and slip a wee through ball there. Miss it, but we get the ball to Mueller. We try and play the ball across, and his Delict covers really well. There, we're able to put pressure on his quick attack because we've got 3 midfielders. We get a lovely ball into Mueller. We're going backwards. We slip it down the outside for Foden. I actually thought it was offside there, but I wasn't. So, ball goes out of play again. But just look at the team. Look at how attacking we are. Left wing, centre mid, centre forward. And then down here we've got Foden as our right wing. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 players in and around the box. Our CDM is sitting. So we're pushing his team back. He's having to match up because we've actually got more players in the box than him. And that's what I mean about being so attacking. And that's why I get when people don't like this, because that's counterintuitive to what a majority of people want to play this game as. They don't want to have that many players in the box. They don't want to be that attacking. If you want, you can change one of the centre mids to box, or you could change them to deep line playmaker, I think, or you could change your deep line playmaker to holding. You know, there's lots of different things you could do to make the midfield more defensive. I just like the super attacking playstyle. And like I say, this is my go-to formation. Use it if you want and have a go with it and see how attacking it is. Hopefully you guys get the same benefit I get from it. So let's go on again. So we take a quick throw into Bergvall, back to Poro. There's Janaloglu in lovely position. Someone that's your kind of playmaker, your quarterback sitting there. Again, we get the ball down the line. Here we get into Foden. We take a touch towards the line. I probably should have faced up and just slowed it down there. Didn't. Here we get Roberto back to Miyama. Now I'm looking to swing a ball in, but he covers me off quite well. He wasn't controlling the defender, so we just go down the line. We get a wee bit lucky there. One touch into Roberto, and Roberto puts it in the back of the net. Great. He kicks off again. We pressure him. We force him back. A big gap in midfield. If he'd found that pass, I would have been struggling. He finds a nice pass into Anthony, but Renard manages to put pressure on him. Poro brings the ball away. We try and face him up. But you see how high he's pressing me. But he's only got 2 players to press me. 3 players if you include his cam. So he's trying to press me with limited players. So I switch it. use the width. Then I switch it back because I noticed 2 strikers have gone that side. Then we give it a quick pass into Bergvall. We go back to CalciiohjvQUmu, who's dropped all the way back to help us out there. Renard, Roberto. We mess up the pass again. We win the ball back. So, you know, I could be doing so much better in this game, but I'm still finding passes. And that was a lovely wee sequence of play. After losing the ball here, intercepting the pass, Bergvall, we go back inside to CalciiohjvQUmu, outside to Poro, and then we're bursting through the line. We get a ball to Foden. The actual play would have been to let the ball run like it did there. We get into the box and we put it in the... So there's lots of really nice play in it, and that's he quits at this point. But if we see at this point, see how defensive my team has become. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 players at the back. We've got our we've got our left back and our right back. We've got our 2 centre backs, and 2 of our midfielders have dropped back in to help us out. So we're getting lots of little... Look at the space we can drive into, and that's what we had to try and do. It took us a little bit time to get there, but once we got there, we could drive forward, ball in, lose it. Again, look how narrow my midfield is. They've pushed up, they're closing that space. They're really close to the striker and the 2 inside forwards. We're keeping everything nice and narrow. High attribute passing players in this formation, and you are laughing. Absolutely laughing. Great formation to play. I love it. I always go back to it. It's the thing that's keeping me having fun in this game. Hopefully you guys enjoy it too. Like I say, you can change it. You can stick a poacher on if you want a poacher to be more in the box. You see where Muller is now. You want him to be a wee bit further forward. You can make him target man if you want him to drop. You can make him false 9 if you want to play the old false 9, and your inside wingers will make more runs that way and behind him. With your midfield, you can make a box to box, because a box to box will get forward and back quicker, or you can change it to a deep line playmaker on defend. I don't know if you can do that with your centre mids, if I'm honest, but that's what I've got. Defends, that's what I've got my CDM on. Your CDM can change to holding if you want to do that, just to shore it up. But you see the benefit of having a box to box, a deep line playmaker on defend in that position. They drop back when they need and they get forward when they can, and it just gives you a lot more options. Hopefully you guys will like this. Hopefully you guys give it a go. Let me know what you think, and I'll get into the final sum up. So there you go. That's how the team played. You've seen how I managed to absorb a lot of pressure with that meta defensive lineup, and then spring attacks down the sides. You've seen how the inside forwards moved about and created loads of havoc with his defence. He was bringing midfielders across, but I was able to play around them. He was playing a 4-1-2-1-2 narrow, which gave me all that space in the wide areas. But his wide centre mids, they were shutting me down, but I was always able to find passes out of it. And that's what I said at the start. Calmness with this formation and with this tactic is really important. Being able to see that pass, being able to see 2 passes. You can do some serious damage if you can see 2 or 3 passes ahead. If you can plan that, do that, this tactic is for you. Persevere with this. Don't just like give it a game, think, oh, it's rubbish, I'm getting overwhelmed, I can't do anything, I can't pull people out, I'm pulling people all over the place. Give this a good few games and you will see, and just try and stay calm with this. It is, like I say, it's my go-to. Everybody has a go-to formation. Everybody has a go-to tactic. This is my one at the moment. This is my one this year, I think. I said, right, my very first video of this was 4-3-3. Is it meta? Is it the meta? And I firmly believe it is. 4-2-1-3, 4-3-3-2, 4-3-3-4. These are all the meta formations this year. 4-5-1 with a 2. Like you're building that shape, the 4-1-4-1. I know they're not 4-3-3s, but you're treating your left and your right midfielders as if they're wingers. You're just bringing them back a little bit. Every tactic, I think, should be based around the shape. Try to do that. So give this a go. Let me know what you think about it. The gameplay I was in was actually really smooth as well, which is kudos to EA. After my rant on the last video, I didn't think I would see good servers for a while, but whatever they did, whether they've turned more on, whatever they've done, they've made things a little bit smoother. And when it's smoother and I'm playing this tactic, I'm having fun. So I'm going to be playing more games. So let me know how you get on. Give it a go, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye.